Hey there, it's Shauna with Neo-Feminine Astrology. I hope you're doing great. This is your weekly astrology forecast for the week of November 28th. And this week is all about relationship revolution. So I'm excited to share with you the vibe of this week, and I have a few tips for you to really harness the energy of this week. So this week we have a new moon in Sagittarius, and I want to talk about that, but I want to bring things big picture a little bit for a second, because the new moon informs things in the context of the big picture. So big picture, what's happening this week that really informs the entire rest of this month and then some of next year as well, is that we have Jupiter and Uranus coming into aspect with one another. So they're opposing each other. And Jupiter is all about expansion, and it's about being in the right place at the right time. It's about opportunities expanding, new things opening up. And this is in the sign of Libra, in the sign of relationships. So Jupiter, that planet that's all about expansion and luck and synchronicity, is opposing Uranus. And Uranus is all about revolution and freedom and breaking the mold. Uranus energy, I think of it as the visual of like dropping a mirror, and it shatters, and like things can never go back to the way that they were before. So obviously this is like it's a very frenetic kind of energy. It's like a revolt, it's a revolution. And so when these planets come together in aspect, as they are this week, and then again, they move very slowly. So it's informing the whole rest of this month and even into early 2017. It's this energy of new possibilities opening up. And Uranus is in Aries, which is about the self. So it's interesting that it's this energy of revolution in relationships. And so these planets coming together can, again, open up new possibilities, new ways of thinking about things. And it's really like reinvention of what it is that relationships mean to you, how it is that you interact with people, how it is that you interact with yourself, what's your relationship with yourself, and what kind of boundaries do you have with yourself and with other people, etc. So why this is so particularly interesting this week is that Venus is coming into aspect with these planets. So Venus is the planet of relationships. Again, oh my gosh, how crazy, right? So Venus is coming into a T-square with these planets. Venus is in the sign of Capricorn, which is all about power and success and earthly matters. Capricorn is very earthy. And so with Venus making an aspect with these planets, it kind of like sparks things. It's like Venus is a quicker moving planet, so it's like the match that you throw into the fire that's like waiting. So this week I would just really be on the lookout for how things are shifting in the way that you relate to other people. This can be romantic, friendship, family, etc., like any relationships that you have. It's not just quarantined to romance, although that could be a focus for you, of course. But I would pay attention to how things are shifting for you, and I have a few tips for you again to really harness the energy of this week. But ways in which you feel a need to assert yourself more strongly, or you feel a need to sit back and to let things come to you. You know, what is the energy like? What is the shifting like? And is there something that is a pattern that is breaking, that has been binding you, that you're ready to let go of, or you're ready to transform or to revolutionize? So those are all things to think about this week, but keep in mind these are big picture topics as well that you may see continue to unfold over the coming months. So that's that. This week we also have the new moon in Sagittarius on Tuesday, and so this is Tuesday the 29th. It is at 7 degrees of Sagittarius, and it's exact at 4:18 a.m. Pacific time. So so this new moon, I'm going to do another video about all the particulars, but this new moon is in Sagittarius, so it's all about finding your truth and seeking the meaning behind things and what it is that you know to be true. It's very philosophical. And so I think this lends itself so well to this relationship revolution, because it gives you an opportunity to really make sense of the experiences that you've had. What is the meaning behind things? Why did you have all of these experiences? And going forward, how does that inform how you approach things going forward? And so this is the very start of a whole entire lunar cycle. So we have the whole month to really dig into Sagittarian kind of themes, this like seeking truth and seeking knowledge, and what is the ultimate truth for you personally? What is your philosophy, and how is that changing? So that being said, I have 3 tips for you to use this week. So the first one is this is the most important and the most simple, to really be in your body. And what I mean by that is to do any kind of physical activity or exercise or self-care that you need to feel good in your body this week. That can look like regular exercise, that can look like making sure that you get good meals, eating healthy. When I'm talking about eating healthy and exercising, it's not because you need to look a certain way. What we're going for is, I want you to feel good in your body. And this often happens when we exercise or eat good, but whatever you gotta do. If you go walking, surfing, running, even if you just take a few minutes when you get out of bed in the morning to breathe and to feel what your body feels like, that works too. So that's number 1, to be in your body. And a lot of that is because Venus is in Capricorn right now. So Capricorn is an earthy sign. So when you tune into your body, you can tune into your Venus. You can tune into your ability to receive. You can tune into your feminine energy in that way. So the second thing is to set healthy boundaries. And this is something that one could say we're always learning how to do. But this week in particular, I encourage you to really focus on what your boundaries are in relationship in general, and then in certain relationships. So this is something where you could even write down a list of the people that have been challenging in your life lately, and what your non-negotiable boundaries are with them. The amount of time that you spend with them, the amount of energy, your energy as a resource, how much it is that you give, and how much, like what you expect of this person to be in your life. So that's a really healthy ritual to do, to write down what it is that your boundaries are. And if someone violates a boundary, is that okay? What does that look like when they violate a boundary? And that gives a really nice set point for this energy of revolutionizing your relationships in a healthy way. So that's number 2, boundaries. Number 3 is to do a little moon ritual on Tuesday. I always like doing the ritual after the moon is exact, so Tuesday evening is a wonderful time to do that. Do a little meditation, do a little dance, write a song, write a poem, go for a walk, whatever you want to do. Do something to honor that energy, to honor that initiatory kind of energy. It's like you're invoking the energy of the moon and you're saying, yes, I want to engage with you. And it doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to feel good. You have to want to do it. So whatever it is, do a little ritual on Tuesday for the new moon. So those are the 3 things: be in your body, know your boundaries, and then do a little ritual on Tuesday for the moon. So that's it. I hope you have an amazing week. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. I always love to hear from you guys. And if you like this video, share it with a friend. I love getting these messages out to as many people as possible. It makes me super happy. And of course, I love connecting with you. So say hi. Wishing you an amazing week, and I will talk to you soon. Namaste. Mwah.